Alright, and I am back so I can play Chapter 2. Earlier I did it quietly, but I did replay my original choice of... I changed over my major of choosing Tyler's version of events over Allison's, because I didn't really like how it was set up, and I didn't realize I could make a double choice. So I went back and I actually found out the truth behind what Tessa had to say because I could make the right choices. Apparently it didn't matter which one I chose as far as the memory, but I didn't get the answers right the first time I did it anyways, so I just wanted to make sure I was clear. I also found another small moment in the police station where I could have bonded with Tyler. That I didn't get to do. So I did go back and I did that, so now I am caught up back to where I am. I'm going to start Chapter 2 and I'm going to see where that takes me. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to grab my other headphones, so please excuse me for 1 second while I go do that. Alright, I got my new headphones on. I'm going to remove this because I'm back. Alright, my Roku is apparently still on from children. I don't feel like reaching over, so whatever. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and release my flowing locks because my head hurts from it. Hi, Johnny from USA. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So again, I did restart my original choices so I could get the truth from Tessa, and I did find one more moment to make a bond with Tyler. I'm assuming at the end your bond with Tyler affects something, so I kind of want to make that plausible here. So oh no, I skipped frame. I pushed a button. Connection in progress. Ugh. Light on. Alright. I don't know what connection in progress means, but you know. I did it. I'm also not sure why like half of my stuff on here are not working. Or at least not showing up for me. Let's see. I like the story so far. I'm still trying to figure out where it's going. The last thing I found out was the lie that they told the police and their children. So originally Tyler had gone to juvie for killing their mother. And at the very, very end of the last chapter, we found out actually it was Allison that did it because Tyler was cornered at the end of the dock. So there is no way that he could have done it. Alright, I'm going to reboot the game because I don't know what the heck it's doing. Those ideas. Finding the truth about from Tessa. Basically, you just find out that she tried really hard to try and help her, because at the time she thought that sending him to the church would be the best thing for him. So again, I have no idea, like, half my stuff on my, my stream is working. But, you know. Let's see. I might have to reboot the stream. Because I don't know what it's doing. But it's okay. Whatever. I don't really care. As long as I can see this chat, I don't really care. Don't know what the heck that is. Alright, let's try and see if it connects me this time. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to continue my game. I could have just done, so I could have redone it in two ways. So the way I chose was to replace what I had already done, but I could have also played through it just to find out the information. But since I didn't originally know I could choose between Tyler and Allison's memories, which was a major choice, I wanted to really go back and do it. Oh, that's so cute!
In a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
Crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone, trying to discover how darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Yes, I have heard of that one. I think it's on my list. Or I bought it. I don't know. Ooh, I am not voice silent mode though. I should probably change that. Goodbye.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods. Be sure to wear your hat then. You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Ollie? Ollie?
Oh, they're making me relive this night. Ooh.
What a waste.
I find it interesting that Allison was actually the one that did it, because she's the one that doesn't hook up on her feelings the most about that night. So the fact that she's the one who did it makes it a little bit more interesting.
We need to look for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
I am curious, though, if reading the Book of Trolls, though, I've been curious about the mom who's been writing all these stories, if she actually was documenting her actual emotions and feelings, like the tiara being buried, and how that was like the last part of herself that she felt like she still had left. So I find that interesting to see if that actually matters. Kind of curious what happened to their dad, because they never talk about that, too.
Hey. You doing alright?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
Instead, we spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy. Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Oof.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Alright, who do I get to be?
Goblin face is keep, dollar sign is donate or sell, and trash can as well. Trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff in the bathroom this morning. But I went to the toilet.
How very generous of you. What to do with this? Tables are expensive. And besides, this one's an Allison and Tyler original.
Thank you. I don't know what just happened, but thank you. Ooh.
What's this doing down? Is that gum?
Goblins were here.
By me.
I got the big frog.
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
Not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
I'm sorry. That sounds really rough.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 1,000 times better. But I've got a ways to go before I'm comfortable taking this trip. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we send this house. No more putting
Thank
a
you.
on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
Alright. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep with you. To remind us how far we've come.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Memory.
Come on, honey, smile, like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I though?
Yes, all I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share. Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too. It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything. Ugh. Only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing. When we're done with this, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being flat.
Climbing table and wobbly chairs. We could make some pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on
Hey,
the couch
Gio.
most of the time anyway.
Oh, oh, God. What's that smell?
Ugh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Sam, that smell getting skunk out of everywhere. Nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
A dump cake? Uh,
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops, I forgot.
no, you didn't.
Alright, I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. Alright, I'll keep it.
What is? Moo cow.
I really like that armchair.
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
Am I done cleaning this? Hola.
And finally. I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
What is?
I completely forgot we had a pet vole for a few days.
I'm not sure what I'm looking out for. This is my first time playing through, so I'm just trying to find memories and stuff. No, there's a memory, Tyler. I can't.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Nicholas.
Don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
You're quite right, love.
She can have my corn.
Here you go, little one. Must be hungry too.
Tessa really did keep us all fed.
He always tries to take care of everyone. Still does, I guess.
What's in the fridge?
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing. I'm sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here. Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
What is?
Thanks for clearing out those cabinets.
Nah, pleasure.
Oh, ew, ew, ew. Raven Sarah.
Oh, God. I can still taste it. Put it away. Ugh.
Oops.
Thanks for clearing out those cabinets.
Not my pleasure.
Say ah.
I remember cutting off shaving Greenbeard's feet.
Yeah. What about that dresser?
If you want your towels to rot, go for it.
Fair enough. Junkyard. Everywhere I look, there's just stuff, stuff, and more stuff.
Seth!
Hello, ancient broken down machines that will be the future owner's problem.
What do you want, Tyler? I'm cleaning.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
What, tea?
Earl Grey or chai?
Your call. I'm fixing myself a good old cup of joe.
Ah, a nice pot of wakey juice.
Papa needs his rocket fuel.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
There's a memory here somewhere.
For your punishment, you shall be banished from the forest. If you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind.
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair. He's never.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead.
Great idea. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Where you putting it? Where you putting it?
Put them in the binder so they don't get stained.
Where you putting it?
I still think my dark and twisty version is better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. The binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
Yes. I'm at the kitchen drawer. Let me open it. Okay, because Tyler has to do it.
Hey, Allison. Allison's first drafts.
Aww.
Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. Can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was.
And then the
Alone.
Mad Hunter.
But with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Come
I
on.
knew it!
Humor me.
1 second, I'm gonna grab a drink.
What do you want, piggies?
Okay. The Bear and the Princess. Once upon a time in the ancient deep forest, an old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to spawning grounds. Yoshiko paw, a particularly fat one, heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. I think this is Sam. After a short walk, she found the princess clinging to the top of a tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, she was struck by her beauty and knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved into his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down into all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't just save me so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose it's a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes as she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her as she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk with you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess, and so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back into the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear, a fresh-caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, and a sudden thaw flooded the path to the princess's home. The old bear was there, and she rowed back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, but she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much suitable den, and catch fish for her and protect her from the wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur and pick berries without smushing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back she couldn't reach. And with how she took care of the goblin, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs. One day the old bear came along with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear, and I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year he tried to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, and finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells, but the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. And that is how the princess befriended the old bear and how she refused him. I definitely think that is I'm not quite sure how... Oh.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kind of always there, lurking.
It's Sam. Okay, so where about the moose? A pelican helps her friends. That must be, Tessa, because it's the only female one we have, but once upon a time in a deep and ancient forest, an early winter storm blanketed everything in snow. Actually, we found the pelican in Tessa's office, too. It was so early in the year that the creatures of the forest were not yet ready for an ordinary winter, much less a bad one, and everyone agreed the storm was a sign the Ice King had planned for a long, cold winter. The princess had grown up in a kingdom where it was sunny all year long, and the goblins were very young, so no one in the big wooden house knew how to prepare for such a winter. The house was not well insulated, and they did not have enough fuel or food. Only the pious pelican noticed their plight, and when it came time to fly south with the other birds, her heart was heavy with sadness. "What can I do?" she thought. "I am a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock?" The time came to go, and the pelican struggled to take flight. It felt as though a leaden weight were stuck right in the center of her chest. What can I do, she thought. I'm a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? She managed to take off, but only just barely, flapping fiercely to catch up with the other birds. As the pious pelican began her journey, the storm picked up, battering her to and fro. She had fallen well behind the flock, and she was already growing tired. But for all her challenges in the air, she could tell things were much worse on the ground. A deep freeze had settled over the forest. The leaden weight in her chest grew heavier as though she thought of the princess and the goblins. What can I do, she thought. I'm a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? The storm intensified, and the pelican was in total whiteout. She knew she should have despaired, but all she could feel was the weight which had grown and grown until she thought she might drop out of the sky. She had felt called to help the princess and the goblins, and she had ignored it. I should have stayed, she thought. It was the right thing to do, and now I am lost with no way to make it right. Suddenly she was plucked from the sky and deposited in the hall of the Ice King. Pelican, he said, you were flying in circles around my mountain. I was lost, she said, weighted down by the weight of guilt in my heart. The Ice King stared at her sagely. Is it guilt or is it something else? Open your beak. He reached down inside of her, pulling out a glowing stone. The pious pelican was surprised at how it filled her with warmth, chasing away cold in her doubt. You know what you must do, said the Ice King. The pious pelican flew straight to the big wooden house. Snow had already blown in through its many cracks, and ice crept across the floorboards. She found the princess and the goblins huddled in front of the quiet hearth, nearly frozen solid. No, she cried, and then she placed the stone in the princess's lap. The warmth of it spread throughout the whole house, melting all that had frozen. The princess threw her arms around the pelican's chest, and the goblins clung to her legs. Thank you, they cried. You're welcome, said the pelican, smiling in deep satisfaction. What is that? Asked the princess, staring at the wonderful stone. At first, said the pelican, I thought it was my guilt, but when the Ice King pulled it out of me, I realized it was something much more powerful. Just then the storm broke and the skies cleared. The pelican filled the big wooden house larder with food from her beak, and she took to the skies, lightened by the knowledge that through her charity, everyone in the big wooden house would be warm and fed until spring. And that is the story of how the pious pelican saved the wise princess and the crafty goblins from a long winter. So this is definitely Tessa. So I'm gonna...
You go here.
So the moose has to be Eddie. And I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'm gonna check it anyways. Alright, let's see. I need the table of contents. The moose. Moose teaches goblins. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblins were hungry. This wasn't unusual. The goblins were always hungry. But today, they were particularly hungry, and they opened the wise princess's cupboards to look for a snack. But all she had was a pile of nuts and berries and just one strip of dried fish. The goblins grabbed it all and gobbled it up, but they were still hungry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Eddie because they went fishing. But anyways, they went out into the woods to look for more to eat. First, they dropped by the small pond. The big frog was asleep, and beside the pond was a pile of insects she had caught for eating after she woke up. The goblins crept up to the pile, careful not to wake the big frog. As soon as they got close, she ribbited loudly, and they froze. But the big frog kept sleeping, so they grabbed up the pile of insects and gobbled it up, but they were still hungry. As they crept back into the woods, they found a stalwart moose watching them. Did you just steal the big frog's food? The goblins tried not to look guilty, but failed. She said we could have them, they cried. Oh, really? Asked the moose. Let's ask her. So Moose woke up Big Frog and asked, Did you say the goblins could have your food? The big frog looked at the goblins, who she knew were always hungry, and nodded. Yes, I did. Really? Asked the moose in surprise. Frog nodded and the moose sighed. All right then, he said, and he had to let the goblins go. Their next stop was the river. They watched the old bear swipe at a leaping salmon, catching it deftly? Is that what that says? Deftly in his large paws. He lay it open on a rock and left it to dry, lumbering it into the woods to seek out some berries. The crafty goblins crept up the rock carefully in case Old Bear returned. They reached the rocks, grabbed the salmon, and gobbled it all up, but they were still hungry. As they crept back into the woods, the stalwart moose was once again waiting for them. Are you going to tell me Old Bear said you could have that? Yes, replied the goblins. Old Bear ambled up at that moment, and Moose asked him, Did you leave that fish for the goblins? Old Bear looked at the goblins, who knew they were always hungry, and nodded. I did, he said. Really? Asked the moose. Really, said the old bear. After Moose left, Old Bear said to the goblins, "Be sure to tell the princess I was kind to you and don't steal my fish again." The goblins, still hungry, went out looking for one more meal. They crept up to the mangy muskrat's lodge and began to climb inside when they were dragged right back out. The stalwart moose dangled them by the seats of their pants and said, "Now, I know Mangy Muskrat didn't tell you that you could eat his food because he blames you for his coat being ruined. Besides, he barely has enough for himself and doesn't share with anyone." The goblins began to protest, but he shook his head. He set the goblins down and said, "Come with me." The goblins followed the stalwart moose to a part of the river where it ran slow enough for them to walk into it safely. He gave them each a fishing line and said, "I'm going to teach you to fish so that when you are hungry, you do not need to steal from the animals of the forest. It will be hard work, but it will be honest." The crafty goblins were not against working hard. They just were hungry. They were just hungry, and so they listened to Moose and soon pulled wiggling fish out of the river. They ate them up, and finally they were no longer hungry. And that is how Moose came to teach the crafty goblins. Alright. Now how do I...
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah. But there was always a catch.
You done?
Alright. I think I'm done.
You sure?
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys?
I did it!
See them being real life people. Or this one.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Yep. Totally Marianne.
Why a princess though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah. She'd have been a terrible ruler.
Hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to
I'm wondering if the Mad Hunter was her mental state.
What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
He sees us.
I forgot about that. We've been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right?
No.
Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into
Ahoy,
Jack
Bear.
Brown, who said you were starting to clean up on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
That's... Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife.
Hmm.
There you are.
Thanks, Sam.
Good. Good. Yeah. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was her mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah. Fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
Alright.
Boxes in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
What do I get to play this time? If I stay as Allison or if I get to play Tyler now?
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
Yep. Come on. Let's go get our electricity back on.
Open the door, open the door, open the door.
So, how's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies. Huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... Huh. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
It is cold.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah, the one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good.
fair warning. Door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something?
Yes.
Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
The handle broke.
Well, at least the door's open now.
Yeah, that's easy to fix. Now, that fuse box.
Oh no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. I'll take care of the fuse box.
But I didn't do it.
I'm not asking. Go on.
She telling. Oh, here's the fuse box.
Alright. Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
How am I supposed to know? Oh, I should probably look at these, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The whole dam needs to be replaced.
Mary Ann, I can't read this. I wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run. But in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload circuits. You have to use the 15 amp fuses for the garage. And total up 120 amps for the whole house. Okay, so which one is the... So 6 is the... wait.
Pass me that hammer.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Oh, shit. Oh.
What happened? You okay?
Just a bum knee. Frick.
Okay, so...
Football?
I see. Let's stand pull back around. Got hurt.
Right.
Does the garage count as the whole house? Each fuse should have the right color cable.
Covered in rust.
Nothing a little salt and lime can't fix.
Salt and lime. The door lock. And a bottle of cheap tequila.
Go for the margarita right about now.
A margarita? Really?
Hey, so
Oh, okay, this is a blue is white.
Let's try this one. Hmm? Seems good.
I did it! Oh, there was a shotgun.
I'm just checking to see if you were here.
She went to her friend's house.
Huh?
She went to her friend's house.
Oh,
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so,
Hmm.
bye.
What was that about?
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Try to rep. What's that?
Whiskey.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on me.
I sense a story.
Well,
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. Found Marianne's stash.
Ew.
Does canned food really expire? Those have definitely gone bad. Blueberry, salmonberry,
Ugh.
birch and fireweed?
bet it tastes like restricted freedom and 9 p.m. lights out. Hey there,
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
take it apart, sell the scrap.
Be my guest. It sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where do you see junk? I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
I wonder if Sam still outside, if I can talk to him. Sam! Explore the garage. What haven't I done in the garage?
Allison, do you know who this is?
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Probably your dad.
Oh, yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom. But she'll get mad. You weren't even supposed to be here.
Ooh.
Come on, it's gonna get infected. I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie.
Ooh.
Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look, I had to make that call.
What call?
What are they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. There's more. I can feel it.
I had to make that call. I was just following
law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
Marianne,
I said get out! Out! What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He's being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. You could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
look. I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Wonder if he called DFS.
Marianne. I'm sorry.
Please just go.
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
When did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following law? What was he doing here exactly?
He must have had his reasons for not telling us.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him any more of a lion.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? Guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Then help. I know you were just doing your job, but I need you to go before you get in trouble. Please, just get out of here.
The plot thickens.
Alright. Say Brown really felt bad about whatever he came out to tell her. It was still the day she attacked us. He still lied. Now what?
You go and get a straight answer from him.
Ooh.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
Oh. Girl's got some sass.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
You have to be so happy about it.
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. Yeah, just a sec. I'm plugging the car.
Guess I'll just go watch my life.
Just give me a sec.
Someone's moody.
Okay, Gina. What's going on?
Hi, hon. I got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hon. But I know he's looking at other properties. Not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it's all cash?
It's not the right time. I'm sorry, but it'll be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
Thanks, Tina.
Well, I think I just made Tina's shit list.
This is giving me like Life is Strange 2 vibes.
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit. Whose votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears?
You don't know. Bears are important too, especially in Alaska. So cool.
The artist really nailed this one. William Key.
This reminds
Rings a bell.
me of Life is Strange 1.
Looks like you found a nice spot.
You've been here before, right? So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
She had someone who wanted to see the house, but he could only come by day after tomorrow.
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that to get things cleaned up and, you know.
Thanks. Well, what if it's the only call we get?
Oh well.
I guess we just rolled and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like
He
it.
hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, it's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
I didn't come here to ruin your life, Allison.
That's not what she said.
I want some answers.
I know. That's why we're doing all this, right? Our hometown looks so picturesque from here.
You're way more attached to this place.
Come on, Tyler, help me out. Why do you shut people out like this?
You're literally talking inside my head. Not sure how I can shut you out even if I try.
You know what I mean, Ty.
Turning to snow.
Hey, gentlemen.
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints on I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Cheater.
Because we totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
So, not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, all that money would have made me soft. And I've spent way too many years polishing my pretty side.
That's for sure.
You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about it.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come. not at the expense of my father figure?
I'll try my best.
Can't believe the old Cannon is still in business. Look at that. Coastal fog's taken over the summit.
Yep. Perfect day for a spooky hike in the woods. Maybe it'd be a good way to chill out after we grill Eddie.
Remember that time both the bridges collapsed?
Yeah. It was a week before they got the roads reopened. And Sam had to bring us supplies with his boat.
Felt like our house was on a deserted island. Way colder. What the fuck? Seriously?
Where the hell did you think it's gonna go?
That mean we're gonna find a bear?
Hey, look what I found.
What did you find? Ah.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Roman kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
What are you doing?
What do you think he's doing?
I wanted to do that then. But I didn't have
Turning the O into a T.
There. Looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
We did it! Arborglyph.
So, what's the plan?
You go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
Alright.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out. Okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand.
Ugh, I can't do it.
And Mr. Barrow, I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all.
Oh, now I'm Tyler.
Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Buzz called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I catch up.
I forgot that's the... There we go. Oops, wrong button.
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement.
Why didn't you say good hello to Tyler?
Back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Oh, good. Best time to go talk to him.
You don't have to whisper. You're in my head.
Right. Apparently Eddie's not in a great mood, so what we said outside was
Oh, hello, kid.
Hello, middle-aged adult. You
few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, 2 more just appear out of thin air.
Ah, yes. You got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. She started working over at the high school as a librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids. Oh yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother. I'll need her information. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Oh boy, fire drills. Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey, is that your desk? Huh? I didn't think so. Move on.
Right. Sorry.
Does she live with you most of the time?
No, her father has because of my hours. She stays with me on weekends. So I got her number. I'm sorry I didn't get it today. I got so wrapped up with parents coming that it totally slipped my mind. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
All right. Incident report states you called yesterday at 6:13 a.m. because someone vandalized your mailbox. Officer Vincenzi was dispatched to your home at 6:29 a.m. But you couldn't stay to give a statement?
Hey,
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
it's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. Felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. Give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from. And will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant. Yeah. Tyler? Can you come here?
Full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and Isabella's father was coming over to pick her up at 6:30. So I woke her up at 6 and made breakfast. And as we were eating, I realized I hadn't grabbed the mail the night before. Isabella asked to come with me, so I helped her into her coat and boots before we went out. We stepped outside. It was still quite dark, but she spotted it anyway. Someone, something, was going through our mailbox. My back was to it because I was checking. Isabella is certain of what she saw. She says it was a little kid, around her size. She shouted at them, but by the time it turned around, we were gone.
A little kid. Tyler Ronan. Good to see you again. You've gotten tall.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, well, welcome home.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
We're here to see Chief Brown.
Oh boy. What do you do now?
Suspects wanted for a felony.
Oh, well, don't forget to read him his Miranda rights. So is there anything I can help you with?
Busy day around here?
No. The fire alarm went off 3 times in the span of an hour this morning. I thought the chief was gonna rip that alarm right off the wall.
Could I get Mr. Henderson's information? I think it'd be helpful if I could
Tyler?
talk to this dog.
You ready? Yes, of course. Hey, we don't need anything up there.
You don't know that? I want to talk to him, but I don't want to interrupt him either.
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on.
I was trying to wait till you were done,
Guys.
sir.
I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash our file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency. Lake water. You know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
You know, Grimes was talking about a fire drill over here. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby. Now.
Alright. There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door.
I just would like to pause for a minute to go, I don't think we're going to do anything good by breaking and entering into this, and I don't know what'll happen if we don't, so to the internet for a second. Okay, so I guess I have to do it no matter what. That's all I wanted to know. Okay.
Since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one for the legacy. Wait, really? Not a better idea?
Aren't cops, like, trained to notice suspicious behavior? I'm not exactly an amazing actor.
Figure out something simple and commit. I have faith in you.
Hmm.
That pile of paperwork, I could tip it over.
Kinda messy, right? Sure.
What are my other? I have one more option. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Okay. What is my other option? But
Guess I probably can't trip a circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights on.
Just go. Improvise.
yeah, I don't think that's gonna be helpful. Hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the lights off.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
Now what do I gotta do?
Alright. I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
You head now?
Yeah, I need to smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder.
Somebody's water down.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, take your sister to stop.
Do you know how to make a BLT?
Okay.
Bread?
Baked bacon.
Bacon?
Yep. And mayonnaise.
I know that will go. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato, and if he wants mayonnaise, that's it.
There's some in the refrigerator, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right here. Open the door. Quick, get in. God, what did I just do? You took control of your destiny. Own it. The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. Since he's marginalized everyone, more importantly, we should take a class on him.
Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not? Eddie catches us.
There's no turning back now.
Small violence.
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, outstanding citizen he is. doesn't.
He's a genuinely good person.
Ooh.
Saying that here makes me feel even worse.
Huh. Hey, you. Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Huh. Delos Police Force is getting a new officer. This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's always a choice.
Sandwich artist.
Seriously? You're gonna try to...
Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know. But there's a reference number. R68653.
R68653.
Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
One of his emails mentioned the archive. That's gotta be where our file is. Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of fire? Oh. It's an invoice. Eddie Brown will find and close the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan.
So he's...
Fire Weed Administration
Oh,
would
so
like to
he's
thank
been
you
paying
all
for
the
him.
support you've given us over the years. More backdoors and secret moves. Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case. You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
Aww.
Well, this letter says you got in. I'm sorry, Allison. How old is Brown? Oh, wow. Graduated really young.
I think I saw everything in here.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
Spent hours
I can...
inside all the time.
Yeah.
Deepak does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
I know, because it won't.
I don't think that's the right number.
Oh, it's kind of funny that they... so... Dumb... Do... D...
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
So... Dumb... Da... D... Do...
Yes.
It's funny, the subtitles actually helped me with that.
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right.
I remember Eddie complaining about this. We're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning...
Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything.
Nope.
It was 2005. Oh wait, I have a number. R6 86. R6. Could be this one.
Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
Oh wait, what's this one?
No, that's not it.
R62. Oh, R6, R68, there it is.
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Notified by my partner, Officer Christian Holt, the accident at 12 Connery Road, Dallas Crossing. White female identified as Marianne Ronan, falling over Duckendale Lake, audio recorder tape. Brown, Holt and I are at the scene, briefly patrolled officer, incident. Located witness, Ronan and Ronan. Children of Marianne Ronan couldn't get a statement from them as they were under dire stress and the shock. Child was taken under control of police after Chan Brown. Coroner investigator arrived at the scene, rolled prints victim, completed photographs of the scene, covered the licensed wrestler. Bullets recovered from a location, barn.
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already.
Coroner took possession of body, cleared scene. Mr. Presbyter
you might be able to look those up on the computer.
stated that minor's name. Ronan's hair was cut short by sister. Marianne Ronan threatened Ronan with a gun. Then Ronan fled from her. He pursued her to the docks, stabbed Ronan. Marianne Ronan, who started threatening the child before falling into the river. Witness stated that woman shortly after. Canvas crime scene. Did occur. Pair of sisters claimed by blah 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 blah. Charged with homicide.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Marianne Ronan, March 1st, 2005.
Crime report. Oh, storage. R61889. Autopsy report is in R62766.
References 05 R62766.
I see it? R62. R5? Wait, was that the one that does on the table? Yes, it was.
Have her autopsy report. She got
What is it?
trapped. That room is not
Ooh. Wait. She had heart, blood, femoral blood, urine, regular. She had screen alcohol. Positive.
There might be other references on the computer.
R63325. 0501's calm.
We need to check out 0501 COM video. There. What the hell? Brown reported Marianne Child Services.
What do you mean?
I'm looking at a fax receipt.
Ooh,
Brown
that's what I thought.
sent to the Office of Child Services with the subject Ronan family.
What? There has to be more to this. Just keep looking. Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do? No shit, Sherlock.
This is Officer Eddie Brown.
Hello, Officer Brown. This is Simone Prue from the Office of Child Services.
Hello, Mrs. Prue.
I'm calling about the Ronan family. I just wanted to let you know that we will be moving forward with the case.
See?
Is there anyone additional we should interview while we're in the area?
Yeah. Samuel Kansky is a close friend of the family.
Huh. K-A-N-S.
K-Y.
Great. Your caseworker, Sandy Black, will be arriving on March 5th. She'll drop by the station first thing in the morning.
Mrs. Prue, how worried should we be?
I really can't say until I have a full picture of the situation.
Of course. Well, have a good afternoon, Mrs. Prue.
You too, sir.
I just sent Brown
Just realized I'm on surveillance right now.
Okay, here it is. What the hell?
Ooh. Married Rona entered Veni Vidi Vici, owned by Thomas and Tessa Vici. Mrs. Vici said she used to observe Ronan browse the aisles approximately 10 minutes while chatting directly with him. Miss Vici said that she was behind the cash register, did not have direct eye contact with Ronan at all times. Vici said that after 10 minutes, Ronan asked Vici if she had any organic mosquito incidents on Quincy from Ronan that she did not, stated he believed it remained odd due to winter season. Purchasing anything else, but she stayed at approximately 5 minutes, walked back at the aisle where Ronan had Mr. Box of detergent. But she says that she had been very recently restocked the shelves and no one else had been in the store that morning. It was shoplifting in the past, notably while accompanied possibly with the aid of Ronan's 2 children, but she said that she also had reasons to speak for Ronan to be guilty of child neglect. They don't eat and are exposed to all kinds of inappropriate influences, blah 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 blah. Interesting.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water. She's not coming out.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
Right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Then reference is 05 R63 325.
Where did I see that?
Here we go. Wow, that's a picture I definitely don't want to keep.
Delinquent or violation of probation, the court finds proceeded. extended placement, probate support petition. Minor committed to custody. Supported by oral financial record.
Tessa's name here. Search for her.
Zero 05 R68 MIS. This one either. Where's the damn box?
You finding anything?
05 R68 MIS.
Must be this one.
Why is that here?
Concussion. Tessa Vecchi here released statement of liability patient per terms of this agreement. Who had a concussion? I wonder if Marianne got a concussion. Or one of the kids did.
I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean
I'm
to.
not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on,
I said don't fucking touch me!
go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her?
You didn't turn
Why
your
did
back on the
Tessa-
kids.
Yeah, you're right. We need to talk. The winter before your mother's death was hard. Devil's Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed. Plane supplies were scarce.
That's right, in Alaska they have to get plane supplies.
Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
You're saying Tessa reported her mother because
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you took her word for it and called child services.
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? That's bullshit.
Just following the law then. Right.
Is that why you came over that day before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks. What else was I supposed to do?
Help her?
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa. You have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it.
Aw, he put the ring on!
Group hug?
No.
Absolutely not.
Aw. Give him a hug, dang it.
I'm really gonna have to kick you out now.
No rest for the week.
Tyler, what's up?
I feel like I owe you an apology.
Oh yeah, what for? Breaking and entering? Invasion of privacy?
Sorry. It was messed up.
Don't worry about it. Apology accepted. Just don't ever pull that shit again.
So, I saw the invoice from Fireweek.
When you were going through my stuff,
Right.
we don't have to talk about it.
Oh, actually, no. I'm not gonna let you tough guy your way out of this. You didn't have to do that, but you did. And going to Fireweed was everything. So, thank you. Okay?
Okay, Tyler. You're welcome.
Well, see you around then?
You know where to find me.
Can I sleep around your office some more?
Should we go?
Yes. Down the fire escape?
Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
Did you let me be your conscience? Oh, you're at your desk now.
You two on your way out?
Yeah, we've got stuff to do. You ready, Allison?
Yep. Let's roll on.
Well, don't be a stranger, Tyler.
Sure. See you around.
See you later.
You kids be careful out there,
Wait, I'll look up from your desk when I'm talking to you. We have all the feelies!
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Your face.
I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
She did love you, that's why she called CFS!
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my god. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
everything is going to be alright, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh god.
A heart!
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On. Oh man, I haven't had this cereal in forever. Stripes candy? Never heard of it. Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
Oh, hey! Tyler, from the boat, right?
Huh. We keep bumping into each other, don't we? What were you guys talking about?
I don't think you'd be interested.
I'll talk to Michael.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately. We're looking for Tessa again.
Well, she took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Do you know if she'll be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
How about Tom? He busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Doing some shopping?
Yep. Just the essentials.
Well, don't let me stop you.
So, I heard you were shooting moose outside your permit area.
Not really any of your business now, is it?
Come on. I'm not gonna report you, but it's a shitty thing to do.
I think it's time to finish up your shopping and move on, brother.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, well, interesting. Making enemies with the neighbors.
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation and try to get their support? Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon. Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
I gotta be in the right position for this? Like, yeah, okay.
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up.
Good point,
I
good point.
didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
I guess that makes sense. But we need to know what really happened.
You deserve that. And I'm sorry if some folks have been less than helpful, but you've got to give people time. Especially Tessa. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey,
Yes?
you said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep, I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
Well, not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Sure.
We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store and we can drive over together? I've been meaning to take my uncle a visit.
Can we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, you don't have to visit her grave.
It's going.
Tyler, you want me to leave it up?
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
I think I'm almost done.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for immaculate conception.
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the back.
Oh yeah? These are just that good, huh?
I'm clowning. I don't even know what it is. What do I do?
Okay, let's start with an easy one. Alright. Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce you have left.
Aye aye.
Tomato sauce, where are you? Hey,
Hold on. Let me count this.
12, 14.
There's 14 cans of Malta Bene tomato sauce.
Yeah, I was looking up their case files at the police
Man,
station.
I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
On it.
I found the bleach.
Six?
Alright. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
At the police station, we found out that Tessa had filed a complaint for CFS, and then Chief Eddie Brown went there to warn the mom before it happened, and that was the same day that she tried to kill the kids. What am I looking for again? Wasn't paying attention.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair.
Mm.
Nailed it, right?
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker? I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Woohoo!
We have in that box over there?
CFS is, whatever, like child services, what they call child protective services on them.
Okay.
Plushies! Plushies, where are you? Plushies, 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 plushies. Where are you, plushies? Those are diapers. Or plushies. Plushies. Nope. That's peanut butter. Peanut butter jelly time. That's bread. Where the heck are the plushers?
You found the box of plushies?
No.
This entire room is full of boxes. It's gonna take me a while.
Oh, it's
In
not.
the back, not too far from the restaurant door.
Oh.
So,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11?
you've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong?
Child Family Services or Child Protective Services.
Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was
Oh, they're flirting!
Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool. Gotcha.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Pop up.
Boom. One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
I'm gonna tell Allison you said that.
She's usually stuck in the office. Besides, your sister, while a hottie, isn't my type.
Damn, overshot it. Damn, overshot it. Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Becky. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul, then.
Pop up.
Boom.
Oh, man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, I'll never make that mistake again. Okay, I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here, let's hit the bitch's grotto.
What?
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place. Mangy muskrat?
Yes, gimme.
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
Can I take it?
Surprise.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
We'll have to fix that.
Why can't I sit next to him on the couch?
So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent, but it doesn't really matter. Vote for him to vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way. So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
No way. Have you ever confronted her about it?
Nah. I just keep my head down and count the days until Juno.
Man, that has to be rough.
It is. But out here, just surviving is a form of protest.
So is he a cool boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom. And he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
Alright.
And I'm done.
Chief Brown?
Yeah.
Are you guys related, or...?
Nah, but same clan.
So what's your take on him?
He's a pretty alright guy, all things considered.
All things considered?
Like, with him being a cop and all. I mean, it's good to see someone from the clan getting shit done. And he really cares about the community. We need someone like him on top.
Is this Chief Brown? Which clan?
Octopus clan. Ravenwoody.
Huh. Badass. So, you close with everybody in the clan?
Yeah, we're pretty tight-knit. I mean, we're all kind of spread out, so I don't know everyone that well, but they're still family. I was really close to my Uncle William until he passed. He's the one whose grave I want to visit.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. As long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. That's why I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you. Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. Been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys. Which I feel like sounds good.
I've never really been with anybody. I guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if
That's
I
good.
met a guy I was into, who knows? Anyway, no way. You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Allison got me.
They're gonna fall in love.
Show in Juneau a few months ago.
And what happened?
You ever heard of Moon Rocks?
Oh
We
god.
took 2 hits before going to the show, and that was it. Our feet couldn't find the floor. Not our finest hour. I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronan.
You mean the OG Ronan? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? I thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know.
Feelings!
So, yeah. You were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
That. A little bit.
You're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I
Ooh.
wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving the chosen family can be. Pull me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
That.
I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better.
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back.
Haha.
Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Woo! Do you find it interesting though that getting closer to him breaks your bond with Allison?
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. Anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
Alright.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance.
Why are we ambushing a woman at a
For kid-
cemetery?
for a kid treat. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries.
I-
Especially after.
I'm pretty sure that's a
Promise after
valid
this, we can chill
reason.
at the house. Cool?
What's over here?
Hey, Braves are back now.
Let me explore.
So, do you ever come back?
Keep it down.
Better? Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just because you're your own thing.
Oh, what?
RPC, RPG.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. Never had a reason.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always. She loved us. A lot. Sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Oh, a little figurine on the ground.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
Once again.
Probably.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crooked?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branch? Total missed opportunity.
Huh.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? And we'll get something easy.
Dave, I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go!
Do you remember where she is?
For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Your steps in, and I already started. Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Memories!
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you had been able to go visit her much.
Yeah, me too. Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Oh, wait.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of
I'm not gonna take that from her. Jeez.
Kid.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that
You really don't have to be sorry. I understand what you were going through now.
are you ever
You think Snowball still lives in there?
snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Well, rest in peace, Snowball.
This spot forever.
Oh, it's Eddie's mom.
For how hard we went through it when Eddie's mom died.
We were only 4. Yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place at Bellows Crossing without Carol.
I think her death hit
I know, right?
Marianne's, you know,
It definitely didn't help.
Poor Mr. Eagle.
No. It was years later. Hi.
no dice.
Hmm. Here's 39.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? Like, bro?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Hmm? Feelings? Why?
Tessa?
Kids. I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What do you think they're doing
What are
here?
you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Give the poor woman a break.
When
My
we
goodness.
pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on her mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her. And the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, lady.
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I pray for guidance. And seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
Tessa!
Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are. But it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
there gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be.
Coconut
See you
cake!
tomorrow then.
I want coconut cake.
Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing. Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
No! My coconut. My goodness, Allison, stop dying. Allison, stop dying. I suppose. Johnny, you must love it all. No.
You want to sit down for a bit?
Okay. Do I have a choice?
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
Yes, she
You
does.
saved my life, Allison.
Yes, he does.
And for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler.
No.
And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right.
I'm really concerned about Allison's mental
Wherever
state.
Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. You've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos. Delos was done with her.
I think it was more than that, but kinda.
Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa. Or Eddie.
Sam was, though.
And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? Still feels like there's something missing, right?
Yeah, what part of the bear story with proposing to her like 3 times?
Understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I think I finished chapter 2. Maybe? Not yet.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Uh-oh.
Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Sam, no! My god, that startled me.
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison, Barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Call 911.
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
Oh, someone broke into the...
He went looking under the rug? Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him.
Ooh, I got a news thing. Moonhag.
Asshole even dumped the drawers.
Pry bar. Why are we calling the police again?
Guess we know how he made the hole. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Ooh.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it. What's that there?
Some kind of part. Not sure what it is, though.
Finding anything?
Just give me a sec.
Wait. Look. It's the same symbol.
Secret keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Once upon a time in a deep and ancient forest, a crafty goblin spied on the secret keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up the secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second, and the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched her until Stalwart Moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail I can't bear to remember. The secret keeper nodded and gazed into Stalwart Moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the secret keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the Stalwart Moose blinked. "I feel lighter," said Moose. "Did I just give you something?" The secret keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The Stalwart Moose nodded, plodding along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. Oops. "I need to know what the secret was," said one of the goblins. "Let's go by it." So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. "We want to buy Moose's secret." "What do you have to trade?" asked the secret keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the secret keeper nodded, and that is how the goblins came to know Moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The secret keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, "I want to know more." So the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid her secrets. They followed her to the peak of the nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had just thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them, crying in a tree. "You stole my secrets," seethed the secret keeper. "Give them back." The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. "What will you give us in exchange?" they asked. "I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush," offered the secret keeper. "For so many secrets? Pshaw! You'll have to offer more than that." "What if," said the secret keeper, "I shared the gift of voice?" The crafty goblins grew excited. "That will do." So the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found that they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was blank. They tried to speak to her using only their own minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other, and not the whole of the forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the secret keeper. But why they could only use it with each other? Huh.
Three digits. Any idea?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
There are more than one.
Just give me a sec. We wrote a shit ton of stories.
Wait, look. It's the same symbol.
The secret keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Oh wait, 1, 3, 0. Aha!
That did it. Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he turned out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chose after all these new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we were together, I feel like I'm doing an 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you something for the next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel like it'd make a great mother.
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
But right now we have sure we don't ruin 3 lives. Our marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. I wonder if that's Sam. I wonder if Sam's their dad.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
And a decade later, some guy comes along, trashes the barn, and tries to destroy the box.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house.
Pretty
Before
sure
he
Sam.
could find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before. Did he really have to smash everything? So, did Eddie teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself. I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
Oh, maybe Allison was trying to, not Allison, Marianne was trying to kill somebody.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I thought... Who the hell did I actually think?
Huh.
No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before. Wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock. About us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
After what I did for you?
That
you're really gonna say
wasn't
no
what
to
I
this?
meant to click on.
No, but I just can't keep doing this. Every time we think we understand, something new pops up.
This might be our only shot to figure out who our father is.
Who gives a shit about that asshole? I have a father, and I almost lost him because you won't stop.
Don't blame me because Chief Brown fucked Marianne over. We need to know the truth.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know.
Definitely did not mean to hit that button, but this is an interesting fight.
I'll do it.
Oh. I do, because I did not mean to hit that button. I was gonna say just one more time, but apparently I clicked on the wrong thing. Was quite an interesting fight, though.
I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots? This is where I tricked.
Someone hear that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
Mad Hunter!
No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
At night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like we jumped into the gully.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah, that must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock. About us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
What if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
I don't believe anything. All over the place. I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing you do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
It already is.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot. Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet. I don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I never asked you for anything, but right now they need you. I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, do you really think there's a court out there that will let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you.
Dun dun dun. Whew, there's a doozy for chapter 3. So what's the final chapter got for me?
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
that's it for chapter 2, but whew!